Vamos, 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 vamos. Yo, boys and girls, and whoever else is out there. I think I have like 2 people that view my channel constantly. I think. Hey, if you 2 are here, please like and comment, man. God damn. Anyways, master class. What was my prediction? My prediction was probably France to win, but it's not going to be like a strong win. And it's the same thing. I think England will win, but it's not going to be a strong win because I felt like the attack was just too overpowering. But like I said, I'm glad to be wrong because obviously you could see that the midfield of Spain was better. But do you know what I think sold this game? Off rip is this guy. Come on. You remember when I was saying that at least I see Rabiot doing some like defensive work and releasing the ball and being everywhere. This brother right here today, if I speak, I will be in trouble. If I speak, I will be in trouble. What a game. What a game. Spain came out with the mindset of this midfield is ours and we're going to own it, right? France came out with mindset of we're going to blitz these dudes once we get that ball, and they pressed so high up, bro. France was pressing so high up, but I mean, like nothing. Literally, these dudes were not phased one bit. Kubasi, Laporte, Kukureya. Oh my God, I would hate to face that guy, bro. Such a stressful ass player. Poro. Wow, what a game from Poro. Bruh, even buying our defense. I'll be honest, firstly, everyone is going to be like, oh, Yamal didn't do much. I swear the defensive work this dude put in today, the shifts he put in today, nah. Bro, this whole team today, that's when you're playing for the team and not playing for yourself. That's literally what that was. They had a plan. This is the first time I've ever seen, like, I'll ever commend De La Fuente. Maybe I'll do it again, who knows. But I think his subs this tournament have been overly clutch compared to previous tournaments. I think his subs this tournament have been clutch. But back to the gameplay, bro. They couldn't press them, bro. The way Spain was keeping the ball when they were getting pressed was ridiculous work. Like, I think possession was like 52-48 or some shit. It didn't even look that crazy. But watching the game, man, I know what I seen, bro. Yeah, look, 49-51. But watching the game, yeah, ridiculous work from Spain. Like, actually, ridiculous work from Spain. Bro, they press. Nothing is happening. Look at the XG of this France team. Are you kidding me? They couldn't do shit. Spain's defensive structure was so good. And I was saying Spain knows how to defend in mid block and low block. And they know how to hold midfield, but their offense is kind of weak. And then I was thinking France's midfield is shit, but the defense is strong. Attack is strong, But again, Spain just showed you, man, football is in the midfield more than half the time. God damn it. That was beautiful. That was so beautiful. So fucking beautiful. Olise couldn't do jack shit today. Jack fucking shit. Hey, where is he? Rodri. Wait. I think Poro was man of the match. I think he had a shit performance at some point. But at some point, like towards the end of the game, he redeemed himself. But I'll be honest, he was trolling, bro. He kicked the ball directly to French players like 5 times. There was one time he threw it out and went straight to like Rabiot or some shit. I'm like, what are we doing? But the end, he redeemed himself. Rodri, oh my! I see why he started Rodri and Fabian Ruiz. It's like they have this telepathy, bro. They knew exactly what they were doing. They were like they were in sync so much with Olmo. Danny almost, by the way, tech god. He's so techie. Like, man, the way they play is how I want my team, how I want Barca to play. Maybe more responsibility on my attackers too, though. But god damn it, Danny, this structure brings so much out of Dani Olmo for some reason, and it's not that different from how Barca plays. I don't know. I don't understand how it works. I remember I have to rewatch the game. God damn, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful football, bro. They were everywhere. Bro, Odyssey couldn't do anything. Like, there was one time Mbappe was running with ball, and I saw Olmo chasing him and got the ball back from him. What the fuck? Nah, their structure is too good. And France again against the small teams it will work, but against teams with good individual defenders and collective defense also, it's like having one sole creator is poor. Balakola is like he helped defensively against Yamin for sure. I say Yamin. I'm like that dude that says keep saying Lamala on Fox. Uh, he helped defensively, but he couldn't really do much offensively. Pedro Porro. I again, right? I didn't even think I was thinking start Nico Williams, but obviously he's not like ready to start a game. But bro, imagine these Spain teams bringing on Nico Williams in the final, and Ferran and Pedri and oh my days, this team is and Llorente. This team is just actually insane, and it's so similar to like the 2010 team too, because they're not looking to overly score you or overly do anything. They just want to control that game and get you fucking tired, bro. Yeah, but these people pressed the entirety of first half. They couldn't get the ball. Even the second half, they started with press. They couldn't get the ball. What the hell are we watching? That was a beautiful display of. Oh my god, man, that game was. Yeah, what a lovely game. Loved that match. I loved them. I loved that display. Lamine was so good defensively this game. His positioning was always good. Baena, oh my days, he was so good defense. You forget this dude is like the person with the highest big chances created in like 2 seasons ago, and the season before that. So good defensively, offensively, you know. Danny almost my fucking goat, eh? Shit, what a player, man. I'm so impressed. As for France, yeah, I felt like when I saw the news yesterday that Chouameni was going to start, I started having doubts because I'm like, because you know the front four is going to stay the same. But not having Manu Kone, bro, come on. We all saw what Manu Kone did against Morocco. Catch the ball, turn, release. And was winning. Like there was one point Chouameni was literally sitting in between the two defenders, like he was just standing there, brother. If you don't go into the midfield and win that ball, what the fuck are you on? Like what? What are you doing? Shit was kind of that dude was fried. Digne, man, is expected is Lamine, bro. Lamine fried that guy running through. By the way, Lamine ran past him like twice, like. You know those deep runs, not deep runs, but like trying to hold the offside and just run behind your fullback. He did it twice. One was offside. One was can't remember what happened to the second one. But man, that was a mature performance from Lamine again, by the way. And then Olise, he couldn't get anything going for himself because nobody was making runs. I genuinely felt like you should play three midfielders. Like again, this is the thing we said. Community tournament. That midfield looks bleak, and obviously it works. But now you see how it doesn't work when you're facing teams that will just keep the ball from you. You know, you literally just keep the ball from you. Insane work. I felt like at some point he should have changed, taking Dembele out, Cherky Cam, Olise wing, Mbappe wing, or don't take Dembele out, Dembele strike. Mbappe wing, Olise wing, Cherky Cam, and take Bakola because again you need people that can create for themselves. Mbappe playing that role where he's always playing, like he's just free. He's not a threat constantly, and if he's on the wing, bro, you have to double mark Dembele, and you probably have to double mark Olise also. Do you know what I'm saying? But you leave Olise in the middle, Mbappe is also in the middle, just in between two players every time. Kubasi sunned him, by the way. Kubasi, my fucking goat. Oh my god, he was so good today. He was so good today. Kubasi. Kubasi. What a fuck it. 19 years old. Young player of the tournament, by the way. I think these two have been the best. These three actually have been the best players for Spain this tournament, man. They've been ridiculous. They've actually been ridiculous. They've actually balled, like genuinely ridiculous. So Kukureya, by the way, again, scary player, man. I know the next season might be tough facing him, but hopefully Lamine gets some strength. I feel like Lamine still has some weakness. Obviously, he has weaknesses to his game, but I feel like offensively, he's still not there yet, man. Like he goes past people and he falls over too easily. I feel like there's times, the brother, if you don't fall over, there's nobody in front of you. You could probably just shoot that ball, but I don't know. He's going to have to work on his physicality because if he's going to face Kukureya next season, brother, Kukureya is stubborn and aggressive as well. We saw it when he played Chelsea, when we played Chelsea earlier this season. Kukureya was just fucking pushing him up and down. You really didn't stand a chance. You didn't even get fried that much today, but you got fried. That was a pen, straight pen. Like, what can you do? Again, that was low key. Lamine showed like pace today too. Like there were some places I was like, oh, he has pace. Hughes didn't really get tested because Bayana wouldn't really run at him. Saliba, I think he needs to get that injury done. There was one, I think it's like a back injury, crazy work. But bringing on Lacroix for him was like it seemed like it was a like for like to an extent, but it kind of fucked up their game. Like like from that moment, there wasn't like calmness to their defense anymore. Mbappe, man, he tried the one or two shots he had, but it was, bro. They were all non-existent this game. He was the only one like there because he won some of the balls that this donkey was kicking straight to him, and he won some midfield duels given, right? So he showed, but every other person was lost. Like everybody was MIA. This team, man, they literally played them to death. Like they got bored. Genuinely, imagine this team getting bored. Like if you cover this whole part and you just look at this, you're like, this team is putting at least a goal past everybody. Bro, they kept the clean sheet. This partnership makes me wonder, not just the partnership, the way they play makes me wonder what Barca's defense could be like if we were not playing kamikaze football. Because they do play high too. They didn't really play overly high today, or they didn't push up that far. But come on, it's the same like idea. Like look at the composure of Kubasi. Kubasi was so good with these two, man. Big props to them. This game was beautiful. And then Pedri came on, 77 minutes. Oh my god! From that moment Pedri came on, brother, it was raps. I seen one tweet. I put it at the poster. Someone said when Pedri comes on at 2-0, you know the real meaning of turning. Bruh, Pedri was just turning that midfield. He will fake left. Like by the time they get to him, he's gone right. He will fake right. By the time they got to him, he's gone left. Oh, Pedri Potter. Pedri Potter. That Omo assist, by the way, that was just tech. That's just tech. And that comes from like that was just, oh my god. I think if Saliba was there, that might not have happened. Because that space, that gaping space right between what's his name? Lacroix and Digne was so much. It's like, although Porro made the run, nobody's expecting fullback to make the run. Pedro Porro, I can't believe how good he was today. Actually, like a goal aside, he was involved in so many offensive like plays with Yamal, and defensively too, he was strong. Like I remember one time I thought Barcola had blitzed him, and he still caught up and he slid actually, but at least he got the ball, which is impressive. What a game, man. Spain through to the finals. Who would have thought with this overbearingly insane attack? Like, come on. That's, man, football is just a beautiful game, man. Everything has to connect, bro. Everything connected. Everything was like chum 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 chum. Yeah, everything was like chum chum chum. They were so disjointed with like three different factions. They were so disjointed, and he didn't help one bit. I think he probably was the worst player on the pitch. Him, I don't know which one, but either way, man, what a life, bro. See you guys tomorrow. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the streets.